Hello everybody and welcome back once again. You are watching episode 4, at least I think it's episode 4, of my historical battle series. You're about to witness the Battle of Fornost. Now before we get into it, I'm of course as usual going to give you a little bit of history on the battle and who it was fought between and why, and a little bit of context behind what went down. So in 1409 of the Second Age, the Witch King of Angmar, who I'm sure you're all very familiar with, attacks the northern kingdom of Arthedain, which is part of what used to be the United Kingdom of Arnor, and at this point it's been split into 3 kingdoms. In the north is Arthedain, furthermore to the east I believe is Rhudaur, and the southernmost portion is called Cardolan. And my geography might not be perfect there, so if you know better, by all means correct me. And it's good for me to know these things. We're doing a historical battle, I'd like things to be correct. So yeah, in 1409 of the Second Age, the Witch King of Angmar attacks this kingdom of Arthedain, and the fortress of Amansul is besieged and destroyed, and you'll all recognize that name because it is where Frodo was stabbed, as later called Weathertop. He was stabbed up there by the Witch King of Angmar, actually. And this place is destroyed, and its seeing stone is taken to Fornost, the capital of Arthedain. Now, previously the capital of Arnor was Anuminas, but after the split, the king of Arthedain moved his capital to Fornost, so that's why it's taken there instead of Anuminas. And 500 and somewhat years later, in 1974 of the Second Age, the Witch King drove King Arvedwi and the northern Dunedain of Arthedain out of Fornost, and took up residence there with his army of monsters and all that kind of stuff that's represented by the Mordor army here. And I'll get into why I chose Mordor and troop composition and all that after. And that was one of the battles of Fornost, and that was the Siege of Fornost, where the northern Dunedain were driven out. The Witch King, after this great victory, was overconfident. We became very, very confident, and in 1975 of the Second Age, when a host of elves from Lindon and Rivendell, as well as a massive army from Gondor, and the remnants of the northern Dunedain, the Arthedain Dunedain, challenged his rule, he rode out to meet them in a field. So that's why we are not fighting this battle at a city or anything like that. We're fighting it out in a field. And unfortunately, there are some hills, like these hills over here, which we will call the Hills of Evendim, because there's an Eldar cavalry contingent that's hiding over there that is going to play a decisive role in this battle. They smash, I believe it's one of the Witch King's flanks in the battle, and they help put the entire army to rout. And after this happens, Irnor, who is leading the host of Gondor, he is the son of the current king of Gondor, who I believe his name is Irnil II. And Irnor chases the Witch King. After a small amount of time being chased, the Witch King turns around and he bears down on Irnor, and his horse is frightened, and the horse just takes off, and the Witch King just laughs hysterically at him. It's the funniest thing he's ever seen. And this is when Glorfindel comes up, and the Witch King is afraid of Glorfindel, and he should be, because Glorfindel is a Noldor elf from the First Age who slew a Balrog, so that's reason enough to be afraid of him right there. But he's also empowered by the Valar to be their ambassador, along with the Istari. He arrived at the same time as them, actually. And he, being an elf who's been to the Blessed Realm, he lives at once in both the spiritual and the physical world. So he's actually capable of doing some pretty serious harm to the Nazgul, possibly even destroying them if he wanted to. So the Witch King takes off and runs away, and Irnor wants to follow him and destroy him. But Glorfindel utters his prophecy, his famous prophecy, "Far off yet is his doom, and not by the hand of man shall he fall." And as we all know, the Witch King is destroyed at the Battle of Pelennor Fields by a woman, Eowyn of Rohan, the niece of King Theoden. Yeah, I think that's probably all of the background that you guys need to know. So we're going to take a quick look at the armies that we have opposing the host of the West. Here we've got 6 or so units of Mordor Orc Raiders. We've got our second line behind them. We've got some Black Numenoreans, some Orc Maulers. Farther down the line, yeah, we've got more Orc Maulers who are good against armor and cav. We've got a unit of Uruks here. And we've got this unit over here of picked Uruk body, like picked orc bodyguards from Angmar, and at various points around the line we have our Black Numenoreans dispersed among our ranks there. And over here we've got this Nazgul unit to represent the Witch King. And far away over here on our flank, who's going to be facing the elves, the combined forces of the elves of Lindon. We've also got some mountain trolls. Each of our sides have some mountain trolls. He is the other half of Angmar's army. Some Uruk halberds, of course, some orc maulers. They've got a bunch of these picked Uruk bodyguards. Some Moranon guard. I'm using Mordor because I wanted... This is an army that defeated the Dunedain, and I wanted it to be powerful and professional looking. This is going to be a conquering army. And then over here on the flank he's got some Orc Raiders in reserve. Not really my choice, but I'd probably put them on the front line to soak up damage and cavalry charges. But whatever. So this is going to be a really massive battle, so it's probably going to lag quite a lot. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that I can do about that. Yeah, see, there are trolls. I put all my my heavy units on this side because I want to break this side of the Gondorian army's flank, and then I've placed my my other units over here to try and hold the line. You see, I've got some heavy infantry behind them, so hopefully they can they can get the job done. But yeah, it is going to be a big battle. Like, this is probably the biggest battle I've ever done. I think it's got about like 11,000 or so troops in it. So it's gonna chug, so bear with me. There's not a lot I can do. It's an older game. But we're gonna go ahead and start the battle. Yeah, we're facing off against this Gondorian army here, made up of spearmen and archers, and it looks like they're gonna take off in that direction and go after our allies, so we're not gonna let them do that. We're gonna move all of our troops double time. I think we've got some halberds, maybe. No, we probably don't. So we're going to move our troops over here. I am going to break off a portion of my army to go and fight these guys. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to use one of our units of trolls, too. Run! Run, you fools! Yeah, you guys get right in there and deal with those ranger volunteers. Send these guys around. Deal with those elite Dunedain rangers before they become a big problem. We'll use these guys in reserve, because it looks like these Dunedain are turning around to come and fight us. But everybody else is moving over there to confront this Gondor army and these elves of Rivendell over here. Let's take a look at how our allies are doing. Yeah, it's just gonna devolve into a big mosh pit, as it always does. Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately this Black Numenorean group here got charged from behind, and they also are separated from the rest of the body of the army, so they are isolated. They're probably not going to do all that well. Yeah, it's got a massive contingent of elite Gondor units and cavalry here, which I'm worried about, but we'll see. We'll see what can be done. Hopefully our trolls aren't being shot up too badly. What's going on over here? Looks like these elite Dunedain rangers here have been reinforced by, yeah, another random unit of ranger volunteers. I'm gonna send these guys over there to destroy them. Move these guys up here. Yeah, to protect our flanks, we're gonna have them, or to protect our rear. Looks like this unit of Dunedain mercenaries here has engaged our orc maulers. We're going to send our trolls behind them to deal with them. Uh-oh. This is not good. Looks like this Gondor cavalry unit here has decided they want to interrupt our march. Well, that's fine with me. We need to, we're going to keep moving though. We're going to get as many troops as we can over there to help support our allies. Looks like these guys have decided they want to fight here, so it looks like this is going to go on, yeah, all over the battlefield. So we're going to leave this Uruk bodyguard unit here in reserve to try and support our troops, as well as a unit of Black Numenoreans. Looks like something's going on here. Yeah, it looks like they've caught some of our maulers out in the open. Oh no, it's the AI maulers. So we're going to send some troops in to help them. Yeah, looks like we've managed to bog down quite a lot of Gondor's infantry here. So we're gonna send some more troops into there to deal with them. And it looks like our Numenorians here need to move over. Yeah, we're going to send these trolls in here. As you can see, the battle's raging along quite a significant front. Move our general up here to inspire our troops. Looks like we've got some Gondorians pushing in from behind us here. So we're going to move these... Oh, no, come on. Ah! Yeah, it's really lagging. It's starting to lag really hard here. So we're going to throw our general as well as our Nazgul in there against those Lasarnak nobles. And it looks like... Yeah, our enemy here has surrounded and isolated large parts of our reinforcements armies, so we're probably not doing very well. Although we've managed to kill 15% of them, they've killed 41% of our army, so we are getting smashed, unfortunately. Yeah, this Eldar cavalry here is very powerful. They're just running down those orc raiders. They don't even have a chance. Yeah, look at that. The battle's going all the way back here still. Let's check on our cav. See how they're doing. Looks like we might have managed... No, we haven't routed them yet. They're just running. As you can see, this is a huge, huge battle. Looks like we might be able to get off a little cav charge here against... Or a little charge here against these cav. Our trolls are still in very good shape. We've pretty much wiped out that unit of Dunedain swordsmen. Yeah, and we're going to stop their reinforcements from getting over here and making even more of a mess of things than they already have. Uh-oh, this is not good. It's like our body of troops here that managed to bog down all those Dunedain troops have been surrounded, unfortunately. Not much that can be done there. Yeah, this little pocket here, consisting of Numenorians. They will fight to the last, and they will probably deal a lot of casualties, but yeah, they're not going to come out on top in that engagement. And look at these elves just surrounding our reinforcements here and just breaking apart our armies. Yeah, 26%. They are taking... Like, that is heavy casualties for an elite army like this. Especially against evil factions. I mean, they tend to run us over, but it's fun to be the bad guys for once. I'm liking this. Even if, you know, we're not having very good luck right now. But, like, look at what these orcs are taking on, and they're still holding the line pretty ably, I think. Especially those black Numenorians. They are deadly, deadly foes. Well, it looks like our troops over here have been largely victorious. Yeah. At least on this flank, we managed to shatter the Arthedain regiments that were arrayed against us. And we're still wiping them out, just mopping them up a little bit here. These guys probably... Yeah, this is Irnur, and... No, this is whatever random Northern Dunedain fellow has come to fight us, but these are some Knights of Gondor. Irnur is probably somewhere over in this mess. But yeah, we're holding the line. We've actually managed to push them back on a couple fronts here. So we might... No, there's too many of them, but we're gonna deal some serious casualties to these upstart soldiers of the west here. As you can see, their casualties have been heavy. There's dead elves all over the place. What do we have over here? Are those us? Nope. Some Boquendi, generally making a nuisance of themselves. These are probably Eldar archers right here. Nope, swordsmen. Heavily reduced swordsmen. Ah, here's the Irnur. Maybe we can take him out or something. Put this force to rout. Oh yeah, those are the Eldar Inuit archers. They're tough cookies. Our black Numenorians still fighting hard. Yeah, we're getting shot up from afar by the Eldar supporting their Gondorian allies here. Let's see how we're doing over here on this flank. We managed to catch up to what was left of those guys and wipe out most of the Arthedain units. Some random Arnorians Let's put an end to these elite Dunedain and to the forces of Arthedain. Charge! Oh yeah, they're done. Kaboom! These guys aren't going to go down easy. Look at those heavy two-handed axes that they're wielding. Oh yeah, we're going to destroy these guys. We keep this up, and we get over here quick enough, we might actually be able to destroy a large part of this Gondor army. Well, we're going to move our soldiers over. It looks like the High Elves and some Gondor cavalry are coming in to kind of push their local supremacy here over into an overwhelming advantage, but we're hopefully going to be able to stop them from doing that. And it looks like these troops are going to get bogged down, but the trolls will make it, and that's what's important, as well as these two units here of Orc Raiders. We're going to send them against this Quendi here. Looks like they're, at every turn, they're trying to block our troops from getting over here to support our beleaguered infantry body. What's going on over here? It looks like they have totally smashed our supporting army. They've been basically obliterated. Yeah, over here we've got... Look at that, we killed 44% of them. This is not an easy battle for the host of the West. Send them into those Gondor archers. Charge! Yeah, send everybody who can be spared. Send these guys right up the middle here to support these guys. Our general is somehow still alive. I don't even know where he is. Oh yeah, he's in here. He's okay. He's hiding. Oh, never mind. He's fighting a huge Gondor army. Got some Orc Maulers over here as well. I'll send them against those Sword Quendi. Yeah, our cav is still mostly intact. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to walk these guys over here. Except for the cav. You guys can walk. Cav can run their asses off, though. They're still fresh. Yeah, our heavy trolls and Orc Maulers doing quite well for themselves. As you can see, it's just been utter slaughter. Well, that's just beautiful. This has just been... Like, this is... It's an 11,000 man battle, and it's run fairly decently, I think. Like, it hasn't been just like an utter slideshow. And it's on like fairly decent graphic settings. Like, this is what I play on normally, so I'm happy with this. 50% of the enemy has been destroyed. There's still far too many for us. Yeah, they've got their cav here smashing into our reinforcements. They've got more cav available here to do the same. To kind of, yeah, just close this noose here around our troops. Ah, no! Our Orc Maulers! We don't have very many of them left, and they're very useful.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Thankfully, our Númenórean cavs coming in here to counter some of their cav advantage. I mean, we are still horribly outnumbered, but we'll send our more numerous cav regiment against the swordsman unit here. Actually, we'll send them both against them. Hopefully we can, like, break them. Just run them right over. Yeah, look at this. Fearsome charge from by these Black Númenóreans into these Eldar. BAM! Yeah, we managed to kill a few of them. Fair amount of them. 5 or 6. Oh, yeah. Take these guys, I'm going to throw them against this flanking cavalry unit here. These are Uruks, heavy troops. And unfortunately, we've got some Gondor spearmen coming here around our lines. Our general has died, probably died a while ago, I just didn't notice. Captain Muzduf. This is going to be a very heroic last stand here. Might as well run these orcs over. Yeah, some orc raiders. Look at that, what a mess. A lot of Gondor and Arthedain troops, I think, got engaged over here and run down. How we doing here? Evenly matched. Could lose this battle. Hey, that's what I like to see. Black Numenorians are very tough. Unfortunately, it looks like our troops have been, yeah, just whittled down and surrounded. We've got nothing left. 95% of us have died. This is just beautiful. Yeah, we still got some trolls here fighting it out. Well, that's one of them dead. Where's the rest of them? Yeah, just combined Eldar and Gondor units. It's just, we just can't repel that. But we did well. We did really well. 55% against a bunch of very powerful elite armies. All gold, fully upgraded. Yeah, our cav here gets surrounded. There's nothing left for them. Eldar Runaway Lancers are probably going to run over this unit. I'm going to stick them in the loose formation so they don't get completely wiped out. Yeah, they're just going to get swept away, as you can see. But if I hadn't put them in the loose formation, casualties would have been pretty much total, so. And these guys are hopefully nice and tired. Yeah, unfortunately, Orc Raiders are not well suited to this kind of combat against powerful Elven cavalry. Well, as you can see, they're managing to kill a few of them. Good job, boys. It's also worth noting that while most units have a single hit point in this game, because I didn't want like super long battles in this one, all the Elven units have 2 hit points. So, in addition to their massive armor and offensive stats. So the fact that we kill 56% of our enemies here is pretty damn impressive, I think. Look at that. Massive, massive charge here by this allied infantry force. Yep. Everyone is gone except for these three infantrymen right here. Yeah, their archers are trying to shoot our few remaining soldiers here and hitting mostly their guys, so that's what I like to see. A little bit of friendly fire. These Numenor, oh yeah, 2 left. 1 left. Looks like we didn't kill the Arnorian bodyguard after all. I thought we had done that and destroyed their king or whoever's leading them. And that is the end of the army of Angmar. Like an 8,000 strong or so force. Or 6,000, there you go. So each side, each one of our evil armies here deployed over 3,000 men, about 3,200 almost. And on the opposing side, the Gondor army with close to 2,700, almost 2,000, actually 2,000 elves and 800 men of Arthedain, or Arthedain, Dunedain of Arthedain. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is the 4th historical battle, the Battle of Fornost. And my name is Jordan, also known as J-Monster, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever happens to come next. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, take care. Bye-bye!